Hello, what's up? I think it's a little weird because of the our setting. Yeah, it should be fine now. Okay. So, okay, guys. So, what's up? And how are you? I hope I'm audible. So let's start the video. Okay. So, basically, I wanted to talk about how to, you know, take a career and just bloody fucking do it. Like, I want to talk about, like, there could be many titles for this, right? But how to go against your parents, or how to convince them, or how to convince the world. And the world's not going to like you when you do something different. The world would never understand your goals. And, like, what do you do? What do you do for the world to understand your goals, or what do you change? And the answer to it, personally, what I have got it so far is, like, just ignore them. I mean, just don't care. They would never understand. They would never understand what it means to be you. At least for me, it's very weird. My mind only goes one way, and that is it only thinks about what's next. What's something that I can do so that I can have better odds for my tomorrow. And it's very weird because I see a lot of other people thinking about other things. I do try here and there to think about other stuff like relationships, having fun, chilling out, computers, this, that. But more or less, every time I go towards something else, I then come back and try to make money. It's like I always think about money. That's basically my life. So what's next? How do I explain this to some people? Right? The real I feel is that people cannot understand. Your parents will never be able to understand this. Your friends will never be able to understand this. What you need to do is behave like a normie with them. That's what you have to do. When around normies, behave like a bloody normie. It's okay. ठीक है. नहीं समझ रहा कोई ना समझे माँ की चूत उसकी. ठीक है. पेरेंट्स नहीं समझ रहे कोई बात नहीं. पेरेंट्स कुछ बोल रहे हैं, अरे एक कान से सुनो दूसरे कान से निकाल दो मेरे भाई. अपने मन की करो. अगर जेन्युइनली कॉन्फिडेंस है किसी चीज़ में, अरे करो भाई. अगर फाइनेंशियल स्टेबिलिटी नहीं है घर में, तो जो वो बोल रहे हैं वो करो. उसके साथ में आधा एक घंटा निकालो अपने काम के लिए दिन में. ठीक है. अब दुनिया मतलब, यार लाइक मैंने देखा है, दुनिया पूरे टाइम रंडी रोना करते करते अपनी पूरी ज़िंदगी निकाल देती है कि यार ये नहीं हो रहा, वो नहीं हो रहा, ऐसा नहीं हो रहा, वैसा नहीं हो रहा. मैं तो एम्बिशियस. इफ़ यू आर एम्बिशियस इनफ, देन यू फकिंग डू इट यार. ठीक है. लाइक इट्स लाइक there is no way to explain it to your friends and family because they are not, right? Like they don't think the way you think. Okay, they don't have the dreams that you have. They are not able to visualize those dreams. They are not able to put those dreams in front of you. Well, sometimes it's very funny when I say to somebody, okay, fine, I want to make a crore rupees a day, at least bare minimum. Like, but people would be like, okay, crore a day, that's impossible. You can never do that. Like, that's what their first fucking thought is. There's nothing else. Like, it's just bloody denial, right? So it's funny to me. Like I generally laugh at it. I'm like, बहन जो छोटी ही सोच है. जो मैं होता तो सामने वाले को, एक क्यों 100 बनाएंगे. मतलब but you need to have a way also. ऐसा नहीं है. Like when I was 18, when I was 19, I didn't know how I would do it, but I was thinking about making crores every month, right? Like I was hell bent on being like, okay, fine, I'm gonna make crores every month. But how, I did not know. ओवर टाइम आई फिगर इट आउट. मैंने हर जगह हाथ मारा. मेरे को जो मिला भाई मैंने उसमें लिटरली हाथ मारा है. मेरे को तो आधी चीज़ मैं भूल भी गया हूँ मैंने किन चीज़ों पे, लाइक किन चीज़ों को ट्राई किया है. जो वर्क कर रहा है उसको चला रहा हूँ और नई नई चीज़ें ढूंढ रहा हूँ, राइट. लाइक यू हैव टू ऑलवेज कॉन्स्टेंटली कीप फाइंडिंग न्यू थिंग्स. हाँ, टाइम टू टाइम आई गेट स्टक. Time to time I'm stuck in a loop where I'm doing the same thing for the last 6 months, 8 months, whatever, and then I come out of that loop. So yeah, I mean, recently I started trading US markets. Before that, I started trading in prop. Before that, I started trading in more than one Zerodha account. Before that, I started trading itself. Before that, I was doing non-directional trading, so I switched to directional. So I changed a lot of things throughout, and I kept adding some new verticals to my life. I just kept building onto whatever I had, right? So Being ambitious is like people are always gonna criticize you. When you'll have 10 lakhs and you'll talk about crores, they'll say, "अरे भाई क्या लाख हैं और करोड़ों के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं?" When you'll have crores and you'll talk about hundreds of crores, people are gonna come and say, "अरे क्या hundreds of crores के बारे में 2-3 करोड़ ही हैं यार, क्या है 2-3 करोड़ क्या ही होता है?" भाई बहुत होता है और लाइक इट्स वेरी हार्ड, इट्स वेरी डिफरेंट, ठीक है? लोग वेग बातें करेंगे, उनके पास अठन्नी नहीं है, वो बोलेंगे, "अरे तेरे पास तो सिर्फ एक ही करोड़ है, तू काहे को उड़ रहा?" Like people are gonna do that when you're growing. When you will reach tens of crores, people are gonna say, "Oh, don't dream about hundreds or thousands of crores. That's never gonna happen." But then when you reach hundreds of crores, people are gonna say, "Yo, you fucking can't be a billionaire, bro. Not everybody can be a billionaire. Calm down." The thing is, people don't really want to see you succeed. Even if they are your friends, your family, because what happens is even when your friends or your family, when they are ahead of you, there is a slight inferiority complex that you would like feel inside you. Like, think about it. When you see tiktokers who are doing better than you, right? And वो तुम्हारा लेके तो नहीं खा रहे हैं ना, but they're doing way better than you. They're just dancing, they're just doing something. मतलब कोई चाय बेच के भी कमा रहा है, ठीक है? तो वो जब कमा रहा है तो तुम्हारे को थोड़ी बहुत एनवी तो होती है ना। तो वो एनवी कहाँ से आती है? वो एनवी इज द सेम एनवी दैट दीज पीपल फील फ्रॉम यू when you are able to perform but they are not, because a lot of people, most of them are not even smart, like they cannot even do it. Like I can see a person and be like, okay fine, this person fucking can't do anything. And वो अलग बात है कि I can be wrong about it, but generally you get an idea. People take decisions in their life which give an idea, right? So yeah, I mean, it's one thing, it's one thing to say or one thing to talk about it, the other thing is to do about it. Like I've seen people say, "Oh, you're showing off so much. Now you're gonna lose it all." Like I'm like, bro, what the fuck do you want? Hello, yeah. What does the other guy want, man? It's so weird. It's like when you have money, you can't show it off. And तुम्हारे पास थोड़ा बहुत होगा तो people will like, अरे तेरे पास तो थोड़ा सा ही है, तू काय को show off कर रहा है? And the same with people when they'll see subtle show offs, which is like actually wrapped up show offs. So basically, they are show offs, but they make it so that they are not show offs. That time people would get attracted to them. So people are dumb. That's it. People are dumb fucks, and nobody really cares about you. People care about what their identity near you is. Like even your parents. I'll be very honest with you. They care about you, but with that, like they also care about the image that you bring to the family, right? So it's like a dual thing, dude. They just don't just care about you, they care about multiple things associated with you as well. That's what your spouse is gonna care about. That's how your kids gonna care about. Like they're gonna love you, but then they're gonna also care about, oh, whether my dad has money or not, whether he's able to provide me with money or not, whether my mom has time for me or not. Like people are gonna have expectations. There's nobody that doesn't have expectations towards you, right? Even yourself, you would. So when people say, like, you know it's very difficult for people who are ambitious and extroverted. Fine, when you're introverted, you can control your things, you can control what's going on in life. But when you're extroverted, when you like to put the things out there, like for example, I like to keep put the things out there. I know a few people who like to put the things out there. People would be inconsiderate. You have to do these things for yourself. Like if you're doing something like this, do it for yourself. Do it for bloody for yourself. Do it to the world. Brag about it. But at the end of the day, know for a fact that nobody actually cares. You're only bragging because they care for a minute and make them feel guilty for a minute. That's why you're not guilty. Like they wanna make them feel a little lower than you for a minute. That's why you're doing it. That's how all the bragging is actually. You have to face it. It brings pleasure to most human beings, like 99.99%. So yeah, I mean, people are always gonna keep telling you about how to live life and fucking other things and all. But you you're gonna take a stand, man. You have to stand for yourself. लोग आते जाते रहते हैं मैच में, तुम्हारे साथ जीना है ना, लेकिन तो टेक द राइट डिसीजन, कीप टेकिंग द राइट डिसीजन, कीप टेकिंग द हार्ड ones, एंड फाइन. That is up for the video. I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.